Sorry, Daddy, but today I'm going to be stretched out.
What?
What are these deviants? What is this?
Oh. Look at all
I
these
can't
men,
wait
bro. This
to
is so
leave and
sad.
care.
Look
I don't
at
know
Asian
what
buddy.
to
He
do.
already leaning in.
That boy ready.
And in today's video, we have Bonnie Blue officially went too far. Now, man, this sounds quite on brand for Bonnie Blue to go too far. This has missed 1,000 guys in 12 hours, bro. You know what I'm saying? She infamously got on camera 24 hours later talking about it's good for your skin and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is Satan's spawn herself, Lucius T-Raw.
Honestly, I don't even know what going too far is anymore with this female. She done did 1,000 dudes in 12 hours. She done took multiple Johnsons up a derriere. I don't know what else she can do.
Let's see.
Like, I love the idea that I don't know who's going to dog it.
What?
And I turn around
Turn
and
up
I
a
would
little
have no
bit.
idea. I love it.
Enough is enough. We are done. This is sick. This is ridiculous. Enough is enough. OnlyFans extremist Bonnie Blue has honestly taken this to a whole nother level. These are now involving these public stunts, and all of this is tied into the conversation that I've been having on this platform and many other platforms about this one-upping culture when it comes to creating content. But it's finally backfired and kicked her in the back because OnlyFans, yes, the OnlyFans, the platform in which we say should take charge, has finally decided to ban her from the platform indefinitely. Round of applause. Round of applause. Think about how bad
ambition is a rate of
OnlyFans to
Nah,
ban
she's
now,
the devil.
Granted, they're not.
Nah, you right.
The nature in which
Facts.
this content is.
You ain't lying,
like,
bro.
They don't want their platform to be
that ain't bullying, Maud.
But when you see videos
but
like
you ain't
this,
lying, bro.
You have to do something.
Sorry, Daddy, but today I'm going to be stretched out.
What?
What are these deviants? What is this?
Oh.
Look at all these men, bro. This is so sad. Look at Asian buddy. He already leaning in.
That boy ready.
Wait a minute. Is there a little boy in the background? That kid right there in the back. Why does he look
Damn.
like he's
I
12
knew
years
it.
old? Bonnie
I
Blue
knew
does
that's
this
what
event
had
known
to
as
happen,
the
bro.
petting zoo, and this is what she said.
She done
about
let
it,
minors in.
quote unquote, for 24 hours, I'm all yours. Tied up, gagged, bent over, begging. However you want me. You can have me. No limits, no breaks.
Jesus.
Just me in a box and ready to be used. She also said that you could come and
That's
watch and that
crazy
she
work,
plans
bro.
to break some sort of world record.
She did say she was trying to break a record.
She passed with doing like 1,057 men in 24 hours. Yeah, she wants to have 2,000 plus men plus the people watching. Bonnie Blue is literally the jigsaw of work. And there's some people that have been calling her out on the internet saying that this is like public exploitation, humiliation, this is sex offense. Like, you can't do this stuff in public. They're going to be harming her. Like, this is going to be taken to the furthest extent of the furthest extent. And not only is she upsetting a lot of people in the public sphere, because I think a lot of people are sick of this OnlyFans content anyway, she's also shaking the table in the content creator sphere. Other workers have come to talk about Bonnie Blue, disparage her for her actions and her extreme types of content. You know, famous porn star Lisa Ann has talked about, you know, when can they get Bonnie Blue banned, and ultimately when it happened, it was celebrated.
What? Hold on. Can we hawk to a Bonnie
Ambition is a rate
Blue?
of says how she didn't get AIDS.
That's what I'm saying. How did she do all this and not catch it? Like, that's crazy. And then you got famous porn. Bro, I know I've heard Lisa Ann since I was in middle school, gang. Now Lisa Ann is talking about thanks to OF for making this a reality. Bonnie hawked to it herself by violating policies of the platform while violating everyone at the same damn time, and now has been banned from the platform by. So first of all, gang, this porn star Bonnie Blue is so deviant. Other porn stars don't like her.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, gang.
What?
That delayed ass boom, man. You know what I'm saying? But this shit is crazy, bro. Like, that's how you know she and Lily, they're going crazy.
Talked about, you know, when can they get Bonnie Blue banned?
This woman been around for
Ultimately when it happened, it was
years.
celebrated.
Got a problem with it.
What?
Sophie Rain one of the big dogs in the game, was a part of the team that got her banned. Sophie Rain literally stated out that it's no longer women's empowerment. This is about self-harm. She tweeted out, I hope one day she realizes how much self-harm she's done. And we've seen this happen in this type of content.
Was it
before.
ever
Lily
about
Phillips
empowerment?
did her 100,000 men special, whatever she did. And we saw the aftermath where she literally cried because there was no sort of satisfaction coming from satisfying all these men.
I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Why not?
I think if you're a different type of girl, it's very like, it's kind of like being a pro in a sense of like, it's just a different feeling. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
It's not like just having...
Ambition is a rate
to
says,
someone.
damn.
yeah, just wanting one
I
out,
know,
it
right?
feels
This is sad, bro.
intense.
This is sad as
Like
hell.
more intense than you thought.
This is somebody's daughter, fam.
What?
They raised her
That was literally
and tried
off
to
of
love her at some
100
point.
men. Think about
Well,
if we
clearly
times
maybe
that
not
by
love,
10, and then
but-
times that by 10 again. Well,
They did
times
something.
10. You understand?
They
what
hoped
I'm
she
saying.
turned
This
out to be
sort of
something
thing
different.
Isn't fulfilling, and it's not just us as content creators.
I'm
who
actually
keep our clothes
surprised
on who are
that
telling
Shawty
these
still
people this.
has
It's not just, you know,
the ability
audience
to
members
be
telling her this.
empathetic.
Now it
Like-
is the content creators in the same exact field.
Hey, if
literally
they Shawty can
calling
cry no
Bonnie
more.
Blue and these
This
shenanigans
nigga,
out. They're
man.
talking about how she does not have to go to these extreme lengths to do sorts of content like this in order to garner some sort of audience. Literally, she could stay clothed and still pull in big amounts of money. Sophia Rain talked about how, yo, I make more money than you and I don't do half of the extreme stuff you do. At this point, it's a level of degeneracy
Facts.
that nobody can even
76
understand.
million?
And maybe I'll give Bonnie Blue some sort of pass because clearly there has to be something mentally going on up here for her to be okay with doing this. And not just her doing this, but her whole family saying that like this is okay behavior.
Hearing all these stories. That
Her
your
mom's
daughter
Ambition
proud.
is a
saying,
rate says,
Part of
not
the
her
job,
first
it's
body
what I'm
count
saying.
is her
How
Uncle
does it make
Tim.
you feel though?
I'm proud
Jesus.
of her. I don't mind.
Jesus, Luke.
Even when you hear, you know, that she slept with 158 guys in,
Hey,
a
gang,
week,
look.
in 2 weeks.
Everybody has their own walks of life, but we not finna make no jokes.
Duh.
Okay.
Hey, she had to do something for her to get like this, bro.
That's
It
true.
had to be some type of traumatic experience that happened for her to do these things.
Nah,
Not the
you're
IT
right.
guy 033 says, those comments are wild.
Facts. Hey, Maddie, what's up, bro? It's been a couple of days, man. Good to hear from you, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's just part of a job and that's it.
So you don't have any kind of, you know, emotional response to it.
No, at first I did, but not anymore.
So you see Bonnie, when you told your parents what you do, how did that conversation go?
I actually didn't tell
Ambition
them.
is
the
a rate
video
it
got
says.
leaked. I
Matt,
would
I
have
missed
always
you.
told them, but like I only just started, so I
Whoa.
wasn't ready to explain why I've chose to do this job. And you sort of had somewhere explaining it. My sister explaining to my mum.
We all
Right,
missed
how did
Matt,
you
bro.
react to that?
I was gutted at first. I really
Really?
was. It was shock.
Look, I know your kid is your kid, but there becomes a point in time where it's not just your job, it's not just
bro.
whatever, it's about their health, safety, and well-being.
I just
She should
think
do
it's
some
kind
sort
of weird for her
conservatorship because
family
the
to
actions that
like.
she's
But you
doing
even look at
are
her
insane. I think
family
what she's
game.
doing-
Hold on, man. I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Not
y'all
the IT
boys.
guy 033 says, Eve been doing good. Just been enjoying my vacation time. Am planning to be back home on Sunday.
Okay, man, that's what's up, gang. You already know, man.
Enjoy.
My boy over there enjoying that vacay,
Glad
man.
to see you still alive, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's all we glad to hear, man. We
Glad
glad to
that
hear
white
from you.
van ain't get you, man.
This man's stupid. Chill out. But back to the video real quick. Y'all boys, I didn't even get the chance to peep. Look. This is the type of people that she surrounds herself with, gang. Look at this man next to her, bro. Look at the tats on this man's skull. He got a big ass F. If that's the dad, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. You feel me? You are who you're surrounded by, gang. This applies to family too, bro.
I was gutted at first. I really
Really?
was. It was shock.
Look, I know your kid is your kid, but there becomes a point in time where it's not just your job, it's not just
You think
whatever.
that was
it's
her
about
daddy?
Health, safety, and well-being.
I'm not
She should do
sure.
Some sort of conservatorship.
Bro,
because the
like, look
actions
at
that
this
she's
nigga.
doing
That
are
look hella
insane. I
young.
think what she's doing
Yeah.
is straight away from women empowerment, sex work conversations. And even though I was critical of those conversations in the first place, I do believe that there is some room and realm for work to exist in the United States, in the world, whatever the case may be. But what she is doing lacks humanity. I'm seeing clips of her putting on fake stunts where she's either getting arrested or whether she's being tied
Yeah,
down
she's
by
just
a
trying
bunch
to
of men.
get
They're
clout.
bringing sort of the
She's
sick
got clout
fantasies of
cheeks.
people where they are literally taking your human element out of your body and treating you as some sort of instrument or tool. And maybe that's what she is, but there's no way that we can say that this is some sort of women empowerment conversation
It's
when you
not.
turn yourself into an object.
Well, I'm actually doing my own theatre next month.
It's
So
not,
you could
bro.
watch that
She's
and you
just
see
a
the amount
demon.
of men that pay to watch me be in a glass cage for 24
Tommy,
hours. To do what?
Tommy
Well, I'm
NFG.
like a zoo animal. They can
Tommy NFG had the perfect edit for this moment when he put the devil emoji on it.
come if they want to f me, they can f me. If they just want to stare at me, they're welcome to. But I'm going to be tied up in a glass box for a couple of days, and my body is for everyone. It's happening in June.
So you're going to get paid to be in a box and just let anyone do whatever they want to you?
Yeah,
And
well, obviously I get paid once I make the video, but the actual act is completely free. I'm not saying, oh my God, for you to see me naked, you've got to pay loads of money. No, it's free of charge. Anybody can come.
Is there like a limit or a certain standard of man that can
Ambition
be
is
around
Areta says,
No, as long as
how
they're legal
is
age,
this
like,
shit not dangerous?
Anybody and everybody's welcome.
Bro, that is
Discriminate,
very
whether you're
dangerous.
fat, skinny, small, big, anyone.
But
If
hey,
out of 1,000 men,
I ain't gonna lie to you though, bro. If you really think about it, man, back in the day, before we had civilizations, niggas just used to take whatever they want. And I'm pretty sure there were harlots that exchanged their body for, you know, just to be able to live. Just to be able to eat, have somewhere to sleep.
Ambition is Areta says, like, actually, how is she still standing?
Bro, I don't know, gang. I don't know, because she's taking it to another level. You know how we said we getting 2K, she getting in the lab. Every time she finding out a way to come back better.
there was a lot of barely legal boys. Do you not have a
Every
problem with the
session,
fact
she
that
get a
they're
tribute
literally
upgrade.
No, they're 18.
but they're still children?
Yeah, but they're 18.
What if he was 17?
She come out with Hall of Fame badges and all.
She get 900
No.
BC per
Yeah, so
stroke.
like, literally
Yeah.
but they are still.
I'd happily take someone like on their 18th
2,000.
birthday, like no problem.
How old
because
are you?
they're 18, 25.
Now, believe it or not, Bonnie Blue goes on to say that she is providing a safe place for these 18-year-olds to, you know, get off their sick fantasies or have sex with her for the first time because it's a better environment than them, you know, experiencing normal sex with some young woman. This is the empowerment that she's talking about.
You are confused, or you don't know, or you might someone's in a dead-end job and they think they're going to look at you and might consider, okay, maybe I should just sell my body. It's the easy way out, and I'll just be off too. That's not a great example to set for any person. And as a woman, you should try, especially a woman who has a platform that you have now, should try and do something to
save
help
her.
women, to uplift women,
You
to make
can't
us
save
feel
her,
secure,
bro.
to make us feel safe, and to make us feel
Look at those
empowered.
soulless
Whereas you
eyes.
just say, actually,
What?
we're not empowering. Just lay down and be a wet rag for everyone, and that's it.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, oh, don't worry about
Gang,
them.
gang, look at these eyes. Gang, hold on, bro. Look at these eyes, bro. Look at them. They've seen too much. It's over. She ain't got no soul left in there, bro.
Ambition is Areta says, she is no woman.
Facts. That's a devil in skin's clothing, bro.
For the husband, I'll do it for you. I'm saving people a job.
But you're not, actually, because you're ruining people's marriages. Why would you want to f someone's husband?
If their husband wants to sleep with me and not talk about it with their wife, their marriage is already there's nothing to do with me.
Bonnie Blue has opened up a different conversation about what is pure work, what is not pure work, and I don't understand how we've even gotten down that path, especially when she shouldn't even be considered into this work conversation. Well, we're looking at work as a
big
whole in
facts.
society and these sexualized conversations. I think things have gotten way too far. Every time I see a new picture of the latest Sexy Red photo or Sabrina Carpenter album, it's no longer about sales. It's depravity. It's the lowest of the low. Sabrina Carpenter's new album's cover is like her inferring
Yeah,
she's some
yeah.
sort of a
Ambition
dog
is a Rita
for a man.
says,
It's not
she looks
that
like a
it's
skinwalker.
low. She's empowered as a woman and she's sexy and she's true in her sexuality. It's literally conditioning people
Hey,
to
this
okay,
man
this
funny.
extreme level of sex. And now we're getting to the point where it's no longer even subtly pushed. We're getting to the point where it is just overtly pushed onto people to the
Yeah.
highest levels of extreme. There's one
No matter
TikTok that I
age,
came
it's
across
crazy.
of the Chick-fil-A girl. You probably have seen her before, right?
And then can I also have barbecue
What?
sauce? Or do you have like a buffalo sauce?
What's with that head throw?
No Chick-fil-A sauce.
What is she throwing her neck for?
That's Gina Lynn, seemingly innocent content creator on the internet. And when people found out her age, they did what people normally do on the internet, which I think is just the strangest thing with these young women, is force them into OnlyFans. Force them into the OnlyFans conversation. Keep suggesting
Bro.
them to do OF. Keep sexualizing them
So,
even if they didn't.
because she threw some neck, y'all boys got freaked out. Like, I'm like, yo, what?
Ambition is a Rita says, may God heal her.
Facts.
They seen the head motion and their imagination went wild.
Do anything.
There is speculation going around that the Chick-fil-A sauce girl is going to start an OF. And I'll put my 2 cents on this. I agree. I think she genuinely might go down that road. She has been posting herself in skimpier and skimpier outfits. I think 2 posts ago, she posted herself in this really revealing, like, club dress that she was in. And she knows what she's doing, obviously. She sees the comments. Everybody's like, oh, when's she going to drop the OF?
Yeah,
When's she
this
going to drop
music
the OF?
is very
and somebody
fitting,
said,
man.
I bet $20 by the end of May.
You look like
Now, you might say, oh,
This, I ain't gonna lie, this buddy right here, I ain't trying to be mean, man. Don't try to say I'm bullying. I'm just making an acute observation. Now, when you think about the gooner population, doesn't he come to mind? Somebody like him with the blank, expressionless stare.
Ambition is a Rita says, Dr. Eggman.
Thanks. Hey, you step. Oh my God. Yo. Hey, y'all boy, hop in the chat, man. We having a good time over here, bro.
For sure.
Oh,
God forbid, a girl just wants to show off her body to you. And it's like, yeah, but when you start progressively doing it and you keep seeing these reoccurring comments where people are like, oh yeah, when's she gonna drop the OF? You know what you're doing.
How can somebody say that this is normal behavior? Not the girl dropping a club dress or a bathing suit or, I don't know, a tube top because it's the summertime. No, not her. I'm talking about the countless men or countless women or countless faceless accounts who sit here, wait for these underage girls to turn 18 years old and push onto them. And I promise you it gets younger and younger and younger.
Yeah.
These girls are getting sexualized younger and younger every single day on the internet, and it's absolutely disgusting. Hell, Bow Wow's daughter at the BET Awards the other day got sexualized because of the dress that she's wearing. And it's almost
That's
like the
crazy.
community at large, the people that consume this content can't just keep to themselves. Ultimately, this shit is detrimental to young girls at the end of the day. Whether it is Bonnie Blue who is pushing this over-sexualized degenerate content.
Oh, easy, man. As much as we want to wrong and say to the girls that how they dress is wrong and that this is damaging, you got to understand this is the culture now, bro. You have men that are proud gooners, bro. If y'all haven't watched already, check out The Gooning is Getting Out of Hand, bro. Men are lacking self-control, brother. It's not about goon. Like, bro, what do you want to do in your privacy? Nobody cares, bro. But when you bring this to the public, now we got a problem, bro.
Ambition is a Rita says, facts.
Real stuff.
Facts.
Content or Sabrina Carpenter. This is harmful.
You are destroying young women's
Why is
lives.
she always throwing neck?
So as recently I've been bombarded with men in my comment section saying that I'm gonna start an OF.
Shawty
and
just
I
got a
already
loose
addressed
neck,
this.
bro.
I do not plan on starting an OF. And I'm not starting an OF. As most of you know,
She can't help it.
Hey, you stupid.
Got a bubble head.
Not the fucking loose neck.
That IT guy 033 says, the Chick-fil-A girl is truly built different. That's tough.
That's a suggestion.
For sure.
Starting a OF. At first I was going to ignore it, but
Doesn't she kind of remind you of the Shirley Temple girl? Like from the old time shows?
Without feeling like an object.
Maybe that's just
feeling
me.
like this
Y'all
is
comment
all that
below.
I am. And if it's not that, it's you're getting fat, you're not funny, you're falling off. Give me a break.
Reason why you are
Ambition
being
is a
seen
racist
as an
says,
object
"Nah,
is
she's
because
ill."
there are people on the other end, the Bonnie Blue end, that
Not
are
the IT
literally
guy
making
033
themselves
says,
objects, and they're
"She
okay
intimidates
with it.
me a
They're
little, not going
normalizing
to
these
lie."
conversations.
Yeah,
Now,
boy's funny.
that the men in these conversations are disgusting, are bad, or whatever the case may be. They're deplorable. They're the ones that are waiting for Billie Eilish to turn 18, Bad Baby to turn 18, you know, all these minors to
Yeah,
turn these
man.
specific ages so then they can be sexualized and it be justified because they're 18. Like, this shit is weird. But nonetheless, there are women on the other end, the Sabrina Carpenters of the world, the Bonnie Blues of the world, the Lily Phillips of the world, who are playing into it and becoming the literal objects of these men's sick, depraved fantasies.
Facts,
There needs
yeah.
to be some sort of reckoning day. I'm glad Onlyfans did step up and step in, but trust me, Bonnie Blue is not the only one, and we need to have a real conversation about especially how this impacts the youth, because if we don't, I don't even want to think about or discuss how ugly
Come
it can
on,
get.
man. The Gooden culture is getting crazy.
Wow.
Shout out to Omeezy. Good video by Omeezy. T-Row.
Yeah, as far as Bunny Blue, I wouldn't even say Shawty is done, bro. Shawty is really an innovator for real.
This
Every
man's
video
stupid.
I see, I'm like, how can it get crazier? And it just keeps getting crazier and crazier.
This
So I don't think it's over, bro. She gonna find some type of way to finesse.
All right, you reached the end of another video, man. If you made it this far, you already know you're a real one. We love y'all. We grateful for y'all, man. And go ahead, binge the rest of the videos, bro. You already know, man. We reacted to a video similar to this, the freaky influencer problem. If you haven't watched that, tap into that. And our Discord link is down below. Hit us up. Let's have our discussions, bro. You already know we free. We read our Discord all the time. That's the easiest way to catch us.
For sure.
You already know. We out.